If you have a house in Marysville, Ohio, and you're looking to sell, but you don't want to pay any fees or commissions when you sell, this video is definitely for you. My name is Dave Perchin, and for over 14 years, my team and I have been buying houses in Marysville, Ohio. And the reason sellers in Marysville like working with us is we are a direct buyer. So you're the seller, we're the buyer. There's no realtor involved. There's no real estate agent. There's no middleman, meaning there's no commissions whatsoever for you to pay. And a lot of sellers, they think themselves, yeah, that's exactly what I want, right? Of course I want to sell. I don't want to pay any fees or commissions because that comes right off your bottom line. But can I really do that? Is this going to be too complex? Well, I'm here to let you know, and what you're going to learn in this video here is that it's actually more simple to sell to a direct buyer than it is to list it and market it with a real estate agent and kind of go through that process. Now, before I kind of share with you the differences here, I'm not talking bad about real estate agents. They serve a very valid place in the market, especially for sellers who maybe their house is in beautiful tip-top condition and the seller has plenty of time to work with. There's no strict deadline or timeline they're on. The house is in great shape and they want the realtor to have open houses there and, market this thing. They're going to have all these different people walking through, and it's a different scenario. With us, you're not going to get any of that. There's not a lot of walkthroughs at all. We just need to do a basic walkthrough. There's no thorough inspections. There's no appraisals. And here's the biggie. We're buying the house in its as-is condition. So that eliminates a lot of the paperwork. So when you're selling to us, there's one piece of paper that we fill out together to initiate the sale. One piece of paper. That's it. And it's just a purchase and sale agreement, no fine print. It's written in 14-point font so anyone can see it. And it just explains you're the seller, we're the buyer. Here's the address, here's the purchase price, here's the closing date, because we're going to close on the date of your choice. And the house is in its as-is condition. Done. As is. There's nothing for you to fix or clean or credits you need to give or anything like that. Now, when it comes to selling with a real estate agent, there's way more paperwork, and a lot of it is just language all about the work that's needed. Two things: work that's needed on the house, and disclosing things and repairs, a lot of disclosures. It's called a residential property disclosure. You got to fill out lead-based paint disclosures and mold, and there's a lot of that, right? Because it's not really as is. In that scenario, there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of language about the repairs that are needed on the house, but then also the financing. So when you're selling with a real estate agent, typically the buyer is using a bank loan or some type of lender like that, and there's a lot of disclosures like that where if the bank falls out, the deal might fall apart and things like that. We eliminate all that because we're an as-is buyer, so there's no conversations about mold. We're not going to expect you to treat anything or lead paint anything. We know what we're getting into here, and we're just buying it for cash. So there's no language about financing and banks and loans and things like that. So it's very, very simple. If you have a house in Marysville and you want to sell it, we're going to be a good outfit for you because when we get on the phone, it's an easy conversation. There's no pressure. This isn't a call center. This isn't some, call center. I get the same texts you probably get. It's like, hey, we buy houses cash. Have you ever called one of those numbers? Have you ever called one of those numbers back? I encourage you to do it. Everybody's got to go through that experience at least once. There's no way this person's in Marysville, Ohio. Not a chance. What's the dead giveaway? First off, when you call, it's like all these different pauses and you're getting transferred around. It's like, you're calling into some call center right now. Then the person that answers, typically, it's a pretty thick accent. I'm not saying they're not here in Ohio, but they might not even be in the United States for all I know. It's just a call center. It's marketing. This is how it works in the marketing in the real estate space. With us, it's very local. We're here, we're in Central Ohio. We have hundreds of reviews and testimonials, and we're happy to share all that with you. But when we get on the phone, it's an easy conversation, no pressure. We just need to know more about the house and then know more about when you want to sell so we can accommodate your needs and get this thing done. So if you have a house in Marysville, you want to sell to a direct buyer with no commissions or fees, contact us today at 614-300-5151 or visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. I look forward to speaking with you. My name is Dave Perchin. I do look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you.